Hey guys, welcome to the recording studio located in scenic my husband's closet. Ugh, I really need a normal camera, guys. I don't know. Do I look here? Is that you? Hello? So I recently got asked, what is it like to record your audiobook? And so I know I've made a few behind the scenes videos for you all before, but I want to start making more that actually show you what this is like not just me performing. Like I said, I'm in my husband's closet. I'm just gonna turn this for you. By the way, you all have a very special job today. You are holding up this mattress pad that is around me. Usually I have another mattress pad, but our mattress really sucks, and so we had to actually use it for a mattress. As you can see, I've got a quilt up with some of those, those pinchy hangers. I use those to kind of create more barriers. And also, if you look back here, we've got some actual soundproofing material that I have nailed to the wall. This is my microphone. I've got my computer down here, and the surface that I'm using, the surface that I'm using is actually a filing cabinet. This is not the best setup, but this has been my first try. Once we do the Glassblower, this setup is going to be entirely different. The reason that I don't change it now, that I still am sitting with my stuff on a filing cabinet that I dare not touch, and the reason I'm sitting on this horrible wooden stool that causes me so much pain, is because if you mess with it too much now, it changes the recording. This stool is a certain height, and we can't really get this handle to be any shorter, so it's stuck at a very specific angle. But when we do the Glassblower, Michael and I are going to get a whole new system going, because this is one of the reasons why it has taken so long to finish. And as you can see, there's no way out. When I come in here, I have to enfold this around me. It is very uncomfortable. So today we are going to be recording Fina's lines from, I don't remember the chapter number, I just know it, the part where she ends up at the pier. Now I'm gonna warn you ahead of time, there are some spoilers. They're kind of soft spoilers, but if you haven't read the Breadwinner and you don't want to take any risks, then maybe don't listen to Fina's lines today. So sometimes for certain characters, especially if they're accented, I do rehearse my lines. Sometimes I read them cold, but it doesn't always work, because sometimes I just haven't given it a lot of thought. I did when I wrote it, but I wrote this 3 years ago. Sometimes I just need to say it out loud and see how it comes out, and other times I do it cold. For example, I started to rehearse Fina's lines in the scenes, but with Fina's lines, I don't have to alter my voice a whole lot, and so in her more emotional scenes, it sometimes benefits me more to go in it without having rehearsed it much, because you can overthink it. Today, you're gonna see some of Fina's lines recorded, and you're gonna see what it's like. I will probably repeat myself a lot, but that's something I do. I know that in movies, you will often record a take over and over and over and over and over again, just to see which one is the best one. Otherwise, you could record it, think, oh, well, I wish I'd done that instead, and then you have to go back and do the whole thing over again. Well, recording an audiobook is the same way. There are times when I think a line might sound better if I say it this way, or if I think there was a noise in the background. So I will do it more than once, just to make sure nothing goes wrong, because then I have to come back here and I have to record it again, and it's a pain. See, right now, I just accidentally hit that filing cabinet. That would not be usable. And we're gonna plug this in. There's not a lot of space, like I said, so I have my hand on the camera, so I'm gonna have to let go of you for a second. Earlier, I saved this, but I think I didn't eject it properly when I was editing, so let's pray that it did not get deleted. Editing the audio, to me, is the worst part. It's awful sitting in here, but I enjoy acting a lot. I love acting. So when you're editing, you have no choice, but you are listening over and over and over again, and you'll listen to the same phrase over and over, just tweaking and then editing and pulling it back and making sure they line up, and it's tedious. And we want to make sure that we are close to the microphone and that you do not move. I was just editing a chapter earlier. There's a few times that I think my head must have been turned a little bit, and you can tell. So you want to make sure that you get wherever position you are with the microphone. You don't want to change that. Which means I have to straddle this filing cabinet if I don't want to break my neck. It's a good thing I've got good hip flexors. You can also do this at a studio. It's just, that costs money. For me, I feel like I can give my best performance in privacy. Voice acting, I feel like in some ways you're making yourself a little more ridiculous because you're repeating things. And there's no one else and there's no stage. You're just, like in here, like you'll be doing ridiculous things. Because of the range of accents in my book and because I put a lot of emphasis on the performance quality, I started recording the characters' lines separate and the narration separate. So that's why you're only going to be hearing Fina's lines here. You're not going to be hearing the narration alongside it. I almost didn't plug in the microphone. Okay, there we go. I wasn't doing anything for a second. I was like, are you working? All right, guys, so here we go. What did they say? What did they say? It was Anastas? It was Anastas. Okay, so now we're going to yell, and when we yell, we have to lean back a little bit because we don't want to overwhelm the microphone. Anastas! Oh, that one might have been a little too much. Anastas! Try it, because sometimes even when you lean back, you do hear it. Anastas! I'm giving you one last chance to deny it. I'm giving you one last chance to deny it. I'm giving you one last chance to deny it. I'm giving you one last chance to deny it. You see, there's a few different ways I feel like that could have worked, so we're reading it in different tones. I'm giving you one last chance to deny it. Holy Greeks. You've been working with the butchers this whole time. You've been working with the butchers this whole time. You've been working with the butchers this... Whoa, that one wasn't good. It was you who threw the brick through our window. You set the Siberian on Pasha's mother. R.R. The Russian rogue. Your fight name. You killed my family. Uncle Matvey and Anya, you killed them both. What did you want with him? He never did anything to you. Uncle Matvey didn't know anything. What about my cousin? What about Anya? Are you going to tell me that was an accident too? Go on. It obviously doesn't end there. You always find a way to justify yourself, don't you? You don't even think you did anything wrong. What kind of a person are you? Don't touch me. Let me go. Where are you taking me? Overdue? That's all I owe you. What do you want with me? Why? None of this makes sense. He didn't steal the money. You set him up. You're crazy. Alexei, please don't let them do this. Don't let them do this. You were always such a sweet little boy. Do you remember when I used to come visit you at the orphanage? I don't know. No, don't shoot. I said no. Whew, it's getting hot in here. Okay, so that was what it was like, and I'm gonna tell you, like, it's hot in here, and my body is already hurting. But yeah, I think that went well, don't you? So thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. I'm trying to get together a thing for my Patreon supporters where I take clips from me filming different character voices in narration and I put them together. You basically get a sample of the audiobook, only you get to see me doing it in this tiny little closet. Thanks again, guys, for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time. Bye! It would probably be good if you have a tablet or something to read. I'm just like...